श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरि ओम। शुक्लांबरधरं विष्णुं शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये। वागीशाद्योस्मरसर्वार्थानां पुत्रमेतत्वात्कृत्यास्मृतं नमामि गजाननं। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। यो नित्यमच्युतपदाम्बुजे विघ्नरूपं यामोहततरुतराणि तृणाय मेने अस्मद्गुरोः भगवतोऽस्य दैहिकसिन्धो रामानुजस्य चरणौ शरणं प्रपद्ये। यस्य स्मरणमात्रेण द्वैतवासना प्रमुच्यते बोधात्मकाय नमस्तस्मै भगवते श्रीरमणमहर्षि हृदाकाशे सदा मान्तं शान्तमानन्दरूपिणं ज्ञानभाणमहं वन्दे सद्गुरुं श्रीसत्यसाई नमो मन्त्रयामिनम्। दोर्भिर्युक्ता चतुर्विस्फटिकमणिमयीमुख्यमालां ददानास्तेनैकेन बुद्धं सतं विचित्रं चापरेण भासा पुण्यं निशङ्कस्फटिकमणिनिपावा समाना सामे वाग्देवते सर्वदा सुप्रसन्ना कूजन्तं राम रामेति मधुरमधुराक्षरं मार्गिकविताशाखां वन्दे वाल्मीकिकोकिलं भोष्पतिकृतवारीशमशकीकृतराक्षसं रामायण महामालारतनं वन्दे अनिलात्मजमञ्जनानन्दनं वीरं जानकीशोकनाशनं कपीशमुख्यहन्तारं वन्दे लङ्काभयङ्करम् उल्लङ्घ्य सन्तोषलिलं सलिलमेश्वरवन्यं जनकात्मजाय आदाय तेनैव तदा लङ्कां नमामि तं प्राञ्जलिराञ्जनेयम् आञ्जनेयमतिपाटलाननं काञ्चनाद्रिकमणिमृगं भारचतुर्मूलवासनं भावयामि भवमाननन्दनं इतरेतरपुराणकीर्तनं तत्र तरुणमस्तकाञ्जलिं बाष्पवारि परिपूर्णलोचनं मारुतिं नमत राक्षसान्तकम् मनोजवं मारुततुल्यवेगं जितेन्द्रियं बुद्धिमतां वरिष्ठं वातात्मजं मुख्यं श्रीरामदूतं शिरसा नमामि। वेदवेद्ये परे वंशजातिदशरथात्मजे वेदपुराचितसादासीत् साक्षात् रामायणात्मना रामाय रामभद्राय रामचन्द्राय वेदसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीताय पते नमः। वैदेही सहितं समुद्रमथुलैः महामण्डपे मध्ये पुष्पकवासने मणिमये वीरासने सुस्थितमग्रे वाचयति प्रपञ्चनसुते तत्त्वमुनिभ्यः परं व्याख्यान्तं भरताद्रि परिवृतं रामं भजे श्यामळं वामे भूमिसुता परश्चानुमानश्च सुमित्रा सुता शत्रुघ्नो भरतश्च पार्श्वतयोः वायुवायुपुण्येषु सुग्रीवश्च विभीषणश्च विराट्तारासुतो जाम्बवान् मध्ये नीलसरोजकोमलरुचिं रामं भजे श्यामळं। नमोऽस्तु रामाय लक्ष्मणाय देव्यै च तस्यै जनकात्मजाय नमोऽस्तु रुद्रेन्द्रयमानदेभ्यो नमोऽस्तु चन्द्रार्कमरुद्गणेभ्यः। जानकीकान्तस्मरणं
जय जय राम राम
आञ्जनेय स्वामी की जय। Hanuman meets with Sita. Ramanamankitham Anguliyakam. He gives the ring that is engraved with Rama's name to her. Sita on her part receives that with great joy and feels as though she is already united with her husband. She asks Hanuman, Vanaranam Naranam cha katamasit samagataha. How did this amagamam, this union, friendship between monkeys and man happen? Vanaranam Naranam cha. Hanuman says, Devi, you ask how this union came about. Was it not you that planned for it? Was it not you that sanctioned it? Did you not bless us with the grace in the form of your jewels that you bundled up and threw down to us in the hopes that we will meet Rama, with the blessing that we will meet Rama? It is because of you that we were able to have the samagamam, the union with such an extraordinary Avatara Purusha. அப்படின்னு ஹனுமான் நரேட்ஸ் எவ்ரிதிங். அப்போ சீதை கேட்குறா, ஹனுமான், ஹவு இஸ் ஸ்ரீ ராமா, ஹவு இஸ் லக்ஷ்மணா, ஆர் தே கீப்பிங் வெல்? If they are well, how is it that they have not come here yet? How is it that my Lord has not come here like the final fires of dissolution, burning everything in its path in order to reach me? Has he given up hope of finding me? Has he accepted his fate with equanimity? Is there not a time for action and a time for equanimity? Will he come to rescue me? Will I ever find myself freed from this sorrow? Will this misfortune of mine ever come to an end? Will the day come once again when I shall be reunited with my Lord? Abhinna. Question after question, Sita asks. In great grief, she asks all of these questions. Hanuman, moved by her grief, says, Devi, do not give way to such doubts. Be reassured. Etatte sarvamakhyatam samashvasi maithili. Samashvasi, be reassured. Bhagavan does not know where you are. Rama does not know where you are. Otherwise, he would have definitely come here a long time ago. You ask me if he has given up hope. If it is true that he has given up hope, is it possible for me to have come here? Did I take my own initiative to come here? Am I not sent by him? Immersed in grief, Rama has given up all his pleasures. How is Rama? Immersed in grief, he has given up all joy, all pleasures. He does not find any rest whatsoever. He only eats wild fruits and wild rice. He does not even drive away the insects from his own body. He does not even care for the well-being or welfare of his own body. Lakshmana and I have got to do everything for him. Otherwise, he does not even sleep, is ever awake. Always heaving a sigh whenever he sees something delightful, he calls out, Ha Site. Suffering extreme agony, he is reminded of you every time. This is how he is living his life. Sadevi nityam paritapyamanas tvameva siteti abhibhashamanaha dritavrato rajasuto mahatma tavaiva labhaya kritaprayatnaha. He is doing all possible endeavors to recover you, to get you back. Idan panindrukka. Abdina. Hanuman details Rama's plight, Rama's condition. When we are sad, our sorrow becomes the most important thing to us. Because we are sad, we feel justified in our sorrow, and our sorrow looms large and occupies every waking thought of our own. At that time, when we are told that the other people are also suffering equally, it sometimes may come as a novel thing. And as Sita Kekra, is Rama living happily? Has he forgotten about me? She thinks her sorrow is big, she is always thinking about him. But he could be anyway. Rama is also equally sad. Then Hanuman narrates to her Rama's plight, he explains to her. When Sita listens to it, how is it? Amritam vishasam sprishtam tvaya vanarabashitam yachananya ramo yachashokaparayanaha. Hanuman, the words that you have narrated to me are like nectar mixed with poison. Amritam vishasam sprishtam. Vishasampraktam, Vishasamsprishtam, Amritam, Visham Chendurutana. How will poison and nectar be together? Nectar, because he has not forgotten me. The news that he still remembers me, that he is still trying to recover me, is like a nectar to me. But at the same time, the fact that he is so immersed in grief is like Visham to me, that for my sake, he is suffering so much. Allah's fate is so powerful. Hanuman, our lives are a testimony to this fact. In the lives of Rama, Lakshmana and Sita, we are so distracted by our vows. Oh, when will Rama come to relieve me of my sorrow? I have kept together my life only for the sake or the hope of this rescue. 10 months have gone by. Ravana has given me 2 months more. He has threatened to kill me at the end of these 2 months. Who is he to say that? Anala Hanuman, you tell Rama, Uchalra, he has given me 2 months, but you tell Rama that I will only survive for 1 month more. He should certainly come within that 1 month. If I am not reunited with him in that 1 month, I shall give up my life. I know his power. I am fully aware of his power. I am not giving him an impossible task. I am aware of his power. Single-handedly, even without the help of his brother Lakshmana, he was capable of destroying 14,000 Rakshasas. Adanala, he is like the sun's rays can dry up the water, like that Rama's arrows will come and dry up this Lanka, will destroy Lanka, this I am certain. Appa solra inga Vibhishanena chabratra mama niryatanam prati anunitah prayatnena nachatat kurute matim. Inga Vibhishana is well disposed towards me and towards Rama. He has tried to give his brother advice on many occasions to return me to Rama. However, this advice has been rejected by Ravana. The Vishaya எனக்கு தெரியும். எப்படி தெரியும் அப்படின்னா Kala அப்படின்னு ஒருத்தி. Vibhishana's eldest daughter called Kala has narrated this to me. Therefore, I know Vibhishana is a good man. அப்படின்னு சொல்றோம். அதே மாதிரி ஜேஷ்டா கன்யா கலா நாம விபீஷண சுதா கபே அது சொல்றான். அதுக்கப்புறம் Avindyo nama medhavi vidvan rakshasa bhungavaha dhritiman shilavan vruddho ravanasya susammataha. Avindya appadinu oru rakshasa. There is a rakshasa called Avindya also. He is also a good man. He also told Ravana, gave advice to Ravana to return me, but the evil-minded fellow has not listened to his advice also. அப்படிங்கிற இவா 2 பேரை பற்றி Sita gives her recommendation about these two people. One Avindyan, இன்னொன்னு Vibhishana. Seeing Sita's great sorrow, Hanuman is unable to bear it anymore. அவர் சொல்றார், போரும் அம்மா. அவர் சொல்றார், leading a huge army full of monkeys and bears, Rama will definitely come and deliver you. The very day I go and report this to him, that very moment he will definitely start his journey. He will come here. He will destroy all these Rakshasas and he will rescue you. There is no doubt about it. Anna, why wait until that day? Why wait until that day? Just as I was able to jump across the ocean, I will be able to go back easily. Therefore, Amma, you will sit on my back. Let your sufferings come to an end today itself, Sita. Why wait another month? I shall convey you this very day. I will take you from this place and convey you to Rama. You sit on my back. These Rakshasas will not be able to stop me. You do not have any fear. This very day you can see your Rama. Sita Bakra, Hanuman is so small. Diminutive form, kutti monkey liya. Avar nikra, the enthusiasm is good. Wow, he is very enthusiastic. Look at the love he has got in his heart for me. He does not want me to suffer even a moment more. He wants to take me away today itself. Aase irukku. Desire is there. Ana capability vandamo. Capacity vandamo. Is desire alone enough? Is capacity not needed? Childra, eda nee thumudu korangu. You're such a small monkey. How do you intend to take me from here? How do you intend to take me from this farm, from here in this farm that you have got? இந்த ரூபத்தை வச்சுட்டு எப்படி போக போறேன் அப்படின்னு கேட்கிறான். கதம் ச அல்பசரீரஸ்துவம் மாமிதோ நேத்துமிச்சசி. அல்பசரீரஸ்துவம், நீ சின்ன உடம்பு, ஸ்மால் பாடி, வித் திஸ் பாடி how are you going to carry me there அப்படின்னு. How will you carry me there அப்படின்னு கேட்ட உடனே அப்பதான் ஹனுமானுக்கு ஞாபகம் வருது. only then Hanuman remembers, ஓஹோ I'm in a small farm. யூனிக் எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ் ஃபார் ஹனுமான். ஏன்னா அசாத்திய சாதக சுவாமின் அசாத்தியம் தவ கிம் வத அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவோம். ஹே ஹனுமன், வாட் இஸ் இம்பாசிபிள் ஃபார் யூ? யூ ஆர் த ஒன் தட் கேன் மேக் தி இம்பாசிபிள் பாசிபிள். அசாத்திய சாதகா, அசாத்தியமான விஷயம் அப்படின்னா அசாத்திய இம்பாசிபிள், சாதகா யூ மேக் இட் பாசிபிள். அசாத்தியம் தவ கிம் வத, வாட் இன்டீட் இஸ் இம்பாசிபிள் ஃபார் யூ அப்படின்னு இந்த ஸ்லோகா வி சே. Sita is asking Hanuman, how is it possible for you? How is it possible for you? ஹனுமான் கிட்ட போய் கேட்டோம், அப்ப ஹனுமான் எப்படி இருக்கும் இல்லையா? சச்சின் தெண்டுல்கர் கிட்ட பார்த்து உனக்கு பேட்டை பிடிக்க தெரியுமான்னு கேட்டா எப்படி இருக்கும்? If Sachin Tendulkar is asked, do you know how to wield a bat, cricket bat அப்படின்னா எப்படி இன்சல்ட்டிங்கா இருக்கும் இல்லையா அவனுக்கு? அந்த மாதிரி சீதா கேட்டுட்டா, உனக்கு இந்த how is it possible for you? அப்பதான் ஹனுமான் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் he was shocked, then he realized இல்ல I'm small அதனால அப்படின்னு சொன்ன உடனே he takes a huge form. சூக்ஷ்ம ரூபதரி சியஹி திக்காவா, ஆனா அப்புறம் விக்கட் ரூபதரி லங்கஜராவா இல்லையா, பீம ரூபதரி அசுர சம்ஹாரே இல்லையா. அதனால he is capable of taking many forms. அதுல he took a huge form and stood there and said, Amma, I'm capable of taking many forms. Come, sit on my back, I will take you to Rama. அப்படின்னு பெருசா காமிக்கிறார், பெரிய சைஸை காமிக்கிறார். அப்போ தவசத்வம் பலம் சைவ விஜானாமி மகாகபே வாயோரிவ கதிஷ்சாபி தேஜஸ்ச அக்னேரிவாத்புதம். ஆஹா, you are indeed extraordinary, you are indeed mighty. Tavasatvam balam chaiva vijanami mahakape. I have now understood your presence, your might, your capacity. You are as fast as the wind and as powerful as the fire. Adila, there is no doubt anymore. Prakrito anya katam chemam bhumi ma agantum arhati. Who else like you can exist? Onna madri vera yaru irukka mudiyadhu. Nobody else can be there like this. Definitely, I am convinced that you will be able to carry me on your back and go. Ana, however, அவன் சொல்றான், you are earnest, but consider me, I am only a woman. Even if you are willing to fly with me upon your back, I should be able to sit on your back. I may slip and fall into the ocean. Not only that, seeing you go, the Rakshasas will give chase. At that time, you have got to protect me also, and at the same time fight with them also. It's all very difficult for you. I may tumble down, I may become frightened and I may fall down. Adanale vandampa, let us not do this. Moreover, more importantly, another important reason enna appadina, somebody stole me away from my Lord, somebody else brought me back appadina. Where is the glory for my Lord? My Lord will remain a passive witness to everything. Avarude paurusham, vikyata paurusham will not become established. His extraordinary valor, the valor that is renowned for, he should demonstrate it. What does it say of the Lord's reputation and what indeed of mine? Adanale Hanuman, if you do this deed, the glory will all come to you. I want the glory to belong to Rama. Appadinu Sita solra. Adanale even if I have got to suffer here, I will suffer. Adding glory to him, I will suffer here. Appadinu solra. If I come away now, it is good for me. It will bring delight to me. But is that what Rama also wants? Appadingiradha paakkanum illaya. We have to understand what Rama wants. If for Rama's sake I have suffered for 10 months, I will suffer for 1 month more. There is no problem. But you on the other hand, you have got to go and tell Rama to make haste. Listening to this, Hanuman is moved. He is thrilled. He falls flat at the feet of Sita and he says, Amma, who else but Ramapatni can say these words? Only Rama Maharshi can say these words. Nobody else can say these words. Yukta rupam tvaya devi bhashitam shubhadarshane sadrisham stri swabhavasya sadvinam vinayasya cha stritvan samartasi sagaram vyativartitum mamadishtaya vistirnam shatayo janamayatam. Amma, what you're saying is right. You alone can say these things. Only the consort of Rama is worthy of saying such a thing. And you're also right. Now, children, I wish to reunite you today itself because of the devotion that I have in my mind. Where in the karanam illa ichamitvam samanetum adyaiva raghunandinam guru snehena bhaktya cha nanyata tadudakritam. Please do not mistake me. My only intention in proposing this was because of the bhakti that I have towards my guru, my master, my Rama. I wanted to immediately resolve his sorrow and your sorrow. That is why out of an enthusiasm, I offered this without considering the pros and cons. You are right. As a woman, it may be very difficult for you to sit upon my back and cross this ocean. Secondly, the fact that you want to add glory to Rama is worthy of you. Sarvatha, it is worthy of you. Therefore, please forgive me that I have made this suggestion. And having seen you with my own eyes, I am firmly convinced that Rama has certainly done the impossible task of staying alive even though he is separated from you. Such is your character, such is your glory, such is your blameless, stainless reputation. I will certainly return to Rama. I will narrate everything that has transpired here without any omission. Anna, before I go, give me some token. When I go there and tell Rama that I have seen you, I need to have some proof, just as I brought a ring from him to show you as a proof that I have certainly come from him. Like that, I want a proof from you that I can carry back. Appo modala Sita cholra. Sita, her voice choked in tears, says, I will give a message to you, you take that message. I will narrate a story to you, you tell him the story. In a story, this story is known only to Rama and me. Nobody else knows this. While we were still in Chitrakuta, one day, Indra's son Jayanta took the form of a crow, and as Rama was reclining upon my lap, he had placed his head upon my lap and he was lying down, resting, closing his eyes. At the time, this crow came there and started to peck at me, at my body, wanting to eat it, seeing that I was of a very delicate constitution. He started to come and peck at me with vile intentions. I did not want to disturb Rama by waving the crow away. I tried to wave the crow away, but if I moved my body too much, then Apadan Rama had closed his eyes to sleep. I did not want him to wake up. Adanale, I bore that pain. However, a drop of blood fell upon Rama's face. Odane he woke up with great anger, looked around to see who was causing this harm to me. Appa Partha, he saw the crow. He could not even wait to run up to take his bow and arrow. Then and there he picked up a darba grass from the ground, from the earth, and invoked the Brahmastra upon it and sent it flying towards the crow. And the crow, after fleeing all across the world, finally came back and surrendered to him. And since Rama is always the Sharanagata Vatsala, the eternal eternally compassionate to those who have surrendered to him. Even when this bird came and fell down, Apaume, Rama protected him, even though he was deserving of death. Rama decided to spare his life, but at the same time he said, my arrow can never be in vain. It has to have its effect. Adanala, I shall take one eye of yours. He blinded the crow in one eye. In the Katha, nobody else knows it. Narrate the story to Rama and then ask him on my behalf, ask him, why should I be orphaned now in this manner when you are my Lord? When you are my Natha, how can I be an Anatha? How can I be an orphan when you are there? How can I be unprotected when you are the great protector of all the worlds and of me especially? Why are you not coming to protect me? Why are you hesitating to kill these Rakshasas? For the small mistake that the crow did, you were willing to destroy it with Brahmastra. Apo, compared to that crow, the sin of Ravana is mountain high. How is it that Ravana's sin is not moving you? How is it that this great crime that Ravana has committed has not touched you? Why are you withholding your kindness from me? Have I perhaps committed some sin as a result of which you have spurned me, you have turned your face away from me? Abdini Choli, Sita started to cry again. Tirgyume, Hanuman tries to console her. Hanuman told her, Lama, Vaidehya vachanam shrutva karunam sa ashrubashitam ata braveen mahateja Hanuman hariyutapaha Tvachshok vimiko ramo devi satyena me shape Rame dukkha vipanne tu Lakshmanah paritapyate. Amma Sita, do not cry in this manner. I swear upon truth itself. Hey Devi, Rama is filled with extraordinary grief. Lakshmana too is suffering extreme agony because of being separated from you. Adanala, do not worry. The time for sorrow is coming to an end. The moment I go and convey this to Rama, Rama will immediately start making efforts. He will lay waste to Lanka. He will come here with the army of Vanaras and bears. And reunited with you, he will return to Ayodhya to become king again. This I swear upon truth itself. Abadina, Hanuman consoles Sita again. He didn't get odane Sita childra. Sita is consoled by Hanuman in this manner. Childra, Kausalya lokavartaram sushube yam manasvini tam mamarte sukam pracha shirasa cha bivadaya. Hanuman, please go there and bow down to Rama and offer salutations on my behalf. Make inquiries as to his welfare. Rama, the illustrious son of Kausalya. Srajascha sarvaratnani priyayascha varanganaha aishwaryam cha vishalayam Prithvivyam apidurlabam pitaram mataram chaiva sammanya apiprasadya cha anupravrajito ramam sumitra yena suprajaha. Adavada Sumitra yena suprajaha, Sumitra's son Lakshmana. How does she describe Lakshmana? Srajascha, garlands. Sarvaratnani, all manner of jewels. Priya, all the dear relatives, such as his wife. Aishwaryam, wealth. Vishalayam, Prithvi, the vast earth. Ellathiyam, Durlabham, extremely difficult to attain kingdom. Pitaram, Matharam Chaiva, mother and father. Ellathiyam, Sammanya, he gave everything up and followed Rama. Lakshmana Pati Shalumburdu, she says, Lakshmana gave up all the comforts that are available in the palace. He gave up his wife, he gave up his father and mother, and he followed Rama into the forest. Anupravrajito Ramam. Following Rama. Adopting the lifestyle of a tapasvi, he came. Anukulyena dharmatma tyaktva sukam anuttamam anugachyati kakutstam brataram palayal vane. The great righteous Lakshmana gave up all his pleasures and followed Rama in order to be able to serve him. Simhaskando mahabahuhu manasvi priyadarshinaha Pitru vardate Rame Matruvan Mam Samacharan. That Lakshmana with the shoulders like the lion, with strong arms, Priyadarshana who's handsome to look at, Manasvi who's wise, that Lakshmana looks upon Rama as his father and thinks of me as his mother, considers me as the mother. Hriyamanam tada viro natumam veda Lakshmana vruddhopasevi Lakshmivan shakto na bahubhashita Rajaputra priyasreshtaha sadrishaha shvasurasya me. And the heroic Lakshmana did not know that I was being carried away, otherwise he would never have allowed it to happen. Lakshmivan, he is filled with all auspicious attributes. Vruddhopasevi, he is always devoted to serving the elders. Shaktaha, he is filled with lot of Shakti energy. Na bahubhashita, he is limited in speech, he does not speak too much. Rajaputra Priyasreshta, he is the dear son, dear prince of my father-in-law Dasharatha. Mama Priyataro Nityam Vrata Ramasya Lakshmana Nyukto Duriyasyam tu Tam Udvagati Viryavan. And the Rama's brother Lakshmana is always very dear to me. Whatever task is laid upon his shoulders, he will always discharge that to the best of his abilities. Whatever responsibility is given, he will fulfill it. Yam Drishtva Raghavo Naiva Vrittamarya Manusmaret Samamartaya Kushalam Vaktavyo Vachanan Mama. By looking at Lakshmana, Rama never misses his father. Abadiya Lakshmana looked after Rama, unto that Lakshmana convey my inquiry about his well-being. Vlavartha Lakshmana Yenna. She still remembers the last words that she has exchanged with Lakshmana. The Kopatala. She remembers the word that she exchanged. Nikum, she is suffering the regret for those words that she uttered in a moment of anger. Adanala, unto Rama, she says, offer my salutations to Rama and inquire after his about his well-being. And when it comes to Lakshmana, she says these many words she uses about Lakshmana. Mrudu Nityam Suchirdaksha Priyo Ramasya Lakshmanaha. Innu mudikala. Mruduhu is very gentle. Suchihi is very pure. Dakshaha is very capable. Priyaha is very dear to Ramasya. Lakshmanaha is very dear to Rama. Peruta Lakshmana. Yata Kivanara Sreshta Dukka Kshaya Karo Bhaveyet Tumasmil Karyaniyoge Pramanam Harisattama. You go and talk to Lakshmana in such a way that he will be moved to come and rescue his money, that he will be moved enough to come and rescue me. It is one responsibility. I am entrusting this task to you, Hanuman. You alone have got to do it. By your efforts alone, Yatna Paro Bhavet, you alone must make the efforts by which Rama will be inspired to come and rescue me. And also speak to Sugriva. I offer my salutations to Sugriva also. Please convince him also to make efforts to come and rescue me. I do not know him, I have not met him. I will owe him a great favor if he comes and if he supports Rama in coming and rescuing me. Further she says, Tato vastragatam muktva divyam chudamanim shubham predayo raghava yeti sita hanumate dadavu. Another jewel she has got. This she has not handed over at that time. She has tied it to her sari, end of her sari. She unties that now. It is a chudamani, a crest jewel. Auspicious chudamani that is worn on the hand. She unties it from her cloth and hands it over to Hanuman. Hanuman kudi kudukara. Pratigrihyadato viro maniratnamanuttamam angulya yojayamasa nahyasya prabhavadbujaha. It is small. Perisha illa. Adana enna pannar appadina Hanuman has to keep it safe illaya. In order to keep it safe, what he did was he put it on as a ring on his finger. The chudamani eduthu kaiyila appadi anguli mari potu vittaanama. Appo safe irukum. So that I don't have to drop it anywhere, I will not lose it anywhere. Abdingaradhanaala he puts it into his finger. Vaangitu now. the task that was given to Hanuman is completed. Find Sita, give the ring to her, tell her of my message, and get her message. He has got a story, he has got her entreaties, he has got her inquiries, he has got the Chudamani. Now his task is done. Hanuman is very happy, receiving it with great devotion, feeling happy that he has accomplished Rama's mission successfully. He started to think about his return journey. He goes around Sita and falls at her feet, getting ready to leave. Sita tells him, Hanuman, speak to Rama in such a way that he will hasten to my side. Give my regards to Sugriva and to all the other Vanara elders. Further, remind Rama of the other occasion when the kumkumam on my forehead got effaced and he himself painted it back in red. When they were staying in the forest, another story which nobody else knows. The Katha eppadi solra appadina, Sita and Rama were there. But suddenly a lion roared, and in fright Sita jumped and fell upon Rama's chest. Rama held her close, saying, don't worry, nothing has happened. When she finally took her face away from him, the kumkumam that she has applied on her forehead, all of it was smeared on his chest. And there was nothing on her forehead. Rama makes fun of her. Look how your forehead is. Hey, what happened? Everything is here. Kumkumankita vakshasam. And the vakshasthalathala kumkumam apirkavark. Rama himself takes some red pigment, and that naturally available mineral pigment was there. He took that red pigment and he applied it on her. In the Kathayum Cholra, remind Rama of this story also. These are all definitive proof. These are stories that only him and I know. Tell these stories so that he will know for certain that you have met me, you have seen me, you have spoken with me. And do all that you can to inspire him to come to me. Hanuman says, Amma, I do not have to inspire him at all. He is waiting. The moment he listens to this news that you are here, he will immediately come. He will take action the instant he hears it. Don't have any fear. He will come. This is for certain. No one in this creation can stop him, stop his resolve, or stop his arrows. Then he will definitely come. Hanuman says, give me permission, I have to leave now. Sita tells him, hey Hanuman, you've given me so much joy after a long time. You've given me a new lease of life, as it were. You've mitigated the great sorrow, the fires of sorrow that have been burning in me, all-consuming fire of sorrow that is burning in me. The Shoka of Sita. Janaki Shokanashanam அப்படின்னு சொல்றோம் Hanumana பத்தி. அது மாத்திரம் இல்ல, how did he burn Lanka அப்படிங்கும் பொழுது, what was the fire that he used to burn Lanka அப்படின்னா, Sita Shokagni was the fire that was used to burn Lanka. ஆதாயதேனைவ ததாஹ லங்காம் நமாமிதம் பிராஞ்சலி ராஞ்சனேயம் அப்படின்னு சொல்றோம். அஞ்சனானந்தனம் வீரம் ஜானகி சோகநாசனம் கபீஷம் அக்ஷஹந்தாரம் வந்தே லங்கா வயங்கரம் உல்லங்கிய சிந்தோ சலிலம் சலிலம் யசோகவன்னிம் ஜனகாத்மஜாயாஹான்னு சொல்றான். சோகவன்னி அது என்னது அப்படின்னா, சீதாஸ் ஃபயர் ஆஃப் ஷோகா. அந்த எடுத்துட்டு ஆதாய அதே டேக்கிங் தட் ததாஹ லங்காம், he burnt Lanka. அதனால Sita says, after a long time my sorrow has dispelled and joy and hope have come to my heart. அதனால நீ உன்னை பார்த்தாலே சந்தோஷமா இருக்கேப்பா. When I look at you, I feel so happy, I feel so pleased. Why don't you stay for a little longer and then go tomorrow? கொஞ்ச நாள் கூட இரு, stay a little longer அப்படின்னு Sita asks Hanuman. இதை கேட்ட உடனே Hanuman is moved to tears when he hears Sita request him in this manner. He says, Amma, it is your compassion that you are asking me in these words, but I also have a thought in my mind. If you permit me, I would like to stay a little while longer in Lanka to learn more about Lanka. We are going to come here. We are going to bring an army. We are going to wage a war. It is best if I learn a lot about the defenses and the fortifications of Lanka, the layout of Lanka and so on, so that when I go back to Rama, not only do I bring news of your well-being, but I also bring news of Lanka's layout and defenses. He salutes Sita and takes leave. இனிமேதான் ஹனுமானுடைய any Ramayana movie or Ramayana serial, as when we were children and we used to watch it, this was the most fun part of it. ஏன்னா ஹனுமான் சிட்டிங் அப் அண்ட் அதுக்குன்னு மியூசிக் எல்லாம் போடுவா. There'll be humorous music for it. All kinds of funny scenes will be there for it. Ennadhu Hanuman destroying Ashokavanam. Although he had accomplished his primary purpose, which was gathering news about the whereabouts of Sita, he wanted to acquire as much information as possible about Lanka. He wanted to test Lanka's defenses. He wanted to test the bottom line of Lanka. Adhanala he started to destroy Ashokavanam in order to draw attention towards himself. He was very quiet. Until now he was very quiet. He did not want anybody to spot him. Adhanala he hid. He reduced himself to a small size. He did not draw any attention towards himself because he wanted to accomplish the task of seeing Sita successfully. Now that is done, he is free. Now he is free to run around. Adhanala he starts to destroy Ashokavanam. All the guards who were there guarding the place began to run helter-skelter, unable to bear the assault of Hanuman. He took all the big trees that were there, the big pillars or the iron posts, and started thrashing the soldiers with them. Guards put they ran in haste to their superiors, garden in charge, chief gardener. At the same time, some of the Rakshasis also went to narrate to Ravana, though actually something happened. Some monkey came, monkey was talking to Sita. We do not know what they conversed about, but this monkey is now destroying Ashokavanam. But then Ravana called some kinkaras, some servants there, and he said, go catch this monkey. Some monkey is coming and doing some nonsense, nuisance. Adhanala sent a monkey catcher. Ravana sent some kinkaras, some servants to go and catch the monkey. Hanuman cried out loudly, Jayatyati balo Ramo Lakshmanascha Mahabalaha Raja Jayati Sugrivo Raghavena Vipalitaha. Vandantaki has got to establish very clearly who he is, where he has come from. All children. Jayatyati balo Rama Jai Shri Ram. Atibalo Ramaha. Jai. Victory to the mighty Rama. Lakshmanascha Mahabalaha. And victory to mighty Lakshmana. Raja Jayati Sugrivaha. Victory to the king Sugriva. Raghavena Vipalitaha, who is protected by Raghava. Atibalo Ramaha. Rama is very powerful. Lakshmana is very powerful. Sugriva has now become the king. Raja Jayati Sugrivaha. Sugriva has become the king now. Ella news ore shlokata convey eduthu. He sits upon the archway and loudly yells this particular verse again and again. Repeatedly he yells this verse. Thirupi solra irudha. Khatarar. And then in order to introduce himself also, avallam kekra yaar ni, who are you appadinu odane avar solra na yaarnu solren ungalukku. I will tell you who I am. Dasoham Kausalendrasya Ramasya Klishtakarmanaha Hanuman Shatru Sainyanam Nihanta Marutatmajaha Na Ravana Sahasram Me Yuddhe Pratibalam Bhavet. Loudly he declares who he is. He says, Dasoham Kausalendrasya, I am the servant of the Lord of Kausala Desha. Ramasya Aklishtakarmanaha, Rama's servant I am, of indefatigable prowess, of surpassing strength, appearpata Ramanudiya, unwearied in action. Rama's servant I am. Hanuman Nama, what is my name? Hanuman is my name. Shatru Sainyanam Nihanta, appadina oru title undu enakku. What is my title? The destroyer of the enemy armies. Marutatmajaha, I am the son of Vayu Bhagavan. And most importantly, Na Ravana Sahasram Me Yuddhe Pratibalam Bhavet. In the urla yaro Ravanan irkaname. It seems there is some fellow called Ravana here. How many Ravanas are there? Because one Ravana is not enough for me. Even if 1,000 Ravanas come, they cannot stand in front of me in a battle. What is the war cry? They call it war cry. What is the secret behind a war cry? It should add confidence to our side and demoralize the other side. That's war cry. Psychological warfare. Psychological warfare. Hanuman psychological warfare pandrar. He is the one who is actually acting here. Rama, Lakshmana, they do not know. Sugriva, nobody knows about. Hanuman, they are pratyakshama, they are seeing him in action in front of their eyes. He is destroying everybody. and on top of it he is shouting, even 1,000 Ravanas are not equal to me. இவன் சும்மா கப்சா விடுறானா, டூப் விடுறானா, நிஜமா சொல்றானு தெரியாத வாழ்க்கை யாருக்கும். Nobody knows whether this fellow is for real or not. ஏன்னா முன்ன பின்ன தெரியாத ஆசாமி ஆச்சு. What if he is really saying the truth? அதான் இங்க ஒரு mystery aspect is there to him, because they do not know about him. All they can see is that they are being thrashed. So definitely he is somebody who is stronger than us. When you know he is stronger than you, you do not know how much stronger he is than you. இது தெரியாது இல்லையா? I know he is stronger than me. எவ்வளவு stronger எப்படி தெரியும்? Unless he meets more and more powerful opponents, he will not be able to estimate his strength. But he gives an estimation of his strength. 1,000 Ravanas are not equal to me. Shatru Sainyanam Nihanta. I am the annihilator of enemy armies. Ana, in the end, who am I now? Dasoham. I am only a servant. I am only a servant. If a servant if the servant himself is like this, then imagine how the Swami should be. Imagine how the master should be. Hanuman is not directly revealing it. He is saying it and couching it in such a manner. He is using such words by which he is making it abundantly clear to everybody who is listening. If a mere servant can beat up 1,000 Ravanas, then you better be aware of the power of the master whose wife you have kept here as a prisoner. அப்படின்னு சொல்றார். All the Kinkaras were destroyed. அப்போ Ravana sends an army combated by Jambumali. Jambama varan Jambumali. Jambumali comes there and Hanuman makes short work of both him and his army. Commander na he has to have an army இல்லையா? Commander அப்படின்னாலே ஒரு army வச்சுருக்கான். ஒரு சின்ன military contingent unit ஓட வந்தான். Hanuman destroyed Jambumali and his armies. Upon another contingent, another military unit came there. This time it was led by the 7 sons of Ravana's chief ministers. Ravana's chief minister of 7 sons came there. They went the same way as Jambumali did. Adhikapram another 5 generals came. Virupaksha, Yupaksha, Durdara, Prakasa, Basakarna, abdinu 5 generals came there. They were also killed by Hanuman. Kadashila, seeing one by one everybody being destroyed, Ravana sends his own son Akshakumara, abdinu Ravana's son, comes there to battle with Hanuman. Again, Eri Varan, and getting onto a chariot, Akshakumara comes there with another contingent of the army and starts to wage a battle with Hanuman. And the youth, he was still a youthful looking, but he fought so valorously that even Hanuman was impressed. Hanuman chota racho, wow, what a small child. He fights so well for his young age. Unfortunately, I have to kill him. In a battle, it's a battle. Because they have come down to a war, now they cannot say he is fighting well, he is a young fellow, therefore I will leave him. And any person I destroy today is one less person to fight later on. Not only that, by destroying him today, I may even be able to change Ravana's mind, who knows. Ravana may say, maybe we have bitten off more than we can chew this time, we better give up Sita. If Ravana decides, then the final war can be very well avoided. Adanal, I cannot show any mercy to this fellow. Just as even a small grass fire cannot be neglected because it can later on become a big bushfire. Like that, this Aksha, even though he is only a young fellow and I feel impressed by him, I cannot leave him, I cannot spare him. Reluctantly, Hanuman decides to destroy him. Hanuman jumps into the air, and when he descends down, he smashes the chariot of Akshakumara to smithereens. 8 horses were yoked to the chariot, in one blow. All the 8 horses were killed, the chariot was destroyed. And grasping the legs of Akshakumara, the Rakshasa, Hanuman caught him and spun him around 1,000 times. Fast, he whirled him around several times and then dashed him to the ground, instantaneously killing him. When his son was killed, when Jambumali was killed, okay, Jambumali, it's okay, give some pay some money to his family, it's fine. When the 7 sons of Prahasta were killed, it's okay. Doesn't matter. Then when the 5 generals were killed also, okay, fine, what to do? Anna, when his own son finally was sacrificed, Ravana becomes really angry. His anger knew no bounds. He looked at Meghanada, his son Indrajit, and asked him to go. He says, Indrajit, nobody can oppose you in the battle, but be careful. A monkey that can single-handedly kill your brother Aksha is not an ordinary monkey. This is just a sadhana monkey. I have met monkeys before. I have met certain monkeys before. He knows Vali very well. More than knowing Vali, he knows Vali's Val very well. We do not know whether he knows Vali properly or not, but he is very well acquainted with Vali's Val. Val means tail. He is very well acquainted with the tail of Vali. Once Vali bound him with the tail itself and carried him around everywhere. Adhanale he says, be careful, do not be lax in it. Although it is only a monkey, don't think it is only a monkey. Go and bring this monkey back, come back with success. Ravana sends Indrajit. Indrajit comes there and attacks Hanuman. Hanuman had grown into a gigantic size. Vikata Rupadari, Bhima Rupadari, Asura Samhare. He had taken a huge form and he was laying waste to all the soldiers, all the Rakshasas who were coming, all of Ashokamana. Indrajit was trying to capture this monkey. He was firing missiles after missiles at this monkey, but despite the huge size of the monkey, not even a single arrow was hitting him. Size, it should be a big target, easy target. But even then, Indrajit could not make a single hit because Hanuman was faster than the mind in his movements. Evading every single arrow that Indrajit discharged at him, he was able to avoid all of them. Finally, knowing no other option, Indrajit decided to bring up the Brahmastra. He decided to invoke the Brahmashirasa. The Emperor, when the Brahmastra is coming towards him, Hanuman looked at it. Hanuman remembered the boon that had been given to him by Brahma when he was small, that no astra, including Brahmastra, can do any harm to Hanuman. We saw the story already, that when Indra injured Hanuman and Vayu decided to withhold himself from the entire world, all the gods, including Brahma, went and propitiated Vayu. At that time, they all gave boons to Hanuman in order to make Vayu happy. As part of those boons, the boon was given that no weapon will cause any harm to him anymore. Apo Brahmastra was coming. Hanuman knows Brahmastra cannot do anything to me. But at the same time, Hanuman thought that we've got to give some respect to Brahmastra. Brahmastra is supposed to be the biggest astra. Popcorn, although it doesn't harm us, but we still have got to preserve the dignity of the astram. Brahma will be happy later on with me. He just stood there, folded hands. Brahmastra bound him up for a mere muhurta kala. Janadiki Brahmastra was able to bind him. Hanuman Partha, this is also a good opportunity. Let me be captured. I will allow myself to be captured by Indrajit. So that next definitely he will take me to see Ravana. If I want to see Ravana, it is impossible for me to get an audience with Ravana. I am the tourist, I want to see a Prime Minister. Suppose some tourist comes to Australia. He goes to Canberra, makes the most mandatory trip to the Parliament. Security guard. Can I meet Scott Morrison? Who are you? I am just a tourist. Why have you come? I just came to see Australia. I want to meet your Prime Minister and say hi to him. Will anybody allow him? Will anybody take him seriously? But suppose he does all these kinds of things, then perhaps yes. Hanuman decided the only way I can get to meet with Ravana is if I become a terrorist in Lanka. He started destroying it. Finally, since he was caught, he thought this is the best way. Now I will be able to have an audience with him. Then he accepted the bondage. He stood there, tied up by Brahmastra. We will stop here for today and continue again tomorrow. Janaki Kanta Smaranam Jai Jai Anjaneya Swami Ki Sarve Bhantu Sukhina Sarve Santu Niramaya Sarve Bhadrani Vishyantu Makachita Kavak Bhavet Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhantu Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhantu Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhantu Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Shri Sai Ishwara Arpanamastu.